Welcome to Everyday Happiness, where we create lasting happiness in 2 minutes a day through my signature method of intentional margins, creating harmony between your to-dos and your priorities, happiness science, and musings about life. I'm your host, Katie Jeffcoat, and I've been pondering this idea lately, wondering if we can truly be productive, live in harmony, create fulfilling lives where we live in our priorities, and also not feel guilty about the time we spend doing what we want instead of checking the box on someone else's priority list. What I found is that if we try to make every day harmonious, those 24 glorious hours in the day, we're missing the point because sometimes it can just be too hard. When we look at a week, we can see more harmony because let's face it, some days are just busier than others, and that's okay. If we try to squeeze our priorities and our intentional margins into a day, it might feel forced on certain days. So I've decided to zoom out of the day and take a bigger look at the week. I do this by literally looking at my calendar and identifying time. What gets calendared gets done. So for my intentional margins, what are the times when I get to have those and truly live in my priorities? I'm also giving myself grace, and I encourage the members of my online community to give themselves grace because it's harmony after all. It's never meant to be perfect. And so I wonder if we're trying so hard to check the boxes that we're forgetting about living in our priorities, which create our fulfilling lives. So that's why I created the concept intentional margins as a filter, as a reminder that we get to be intentional and prioritize what matters most. So, what are your intentional margins this week?